Hello, welcome in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in to the channel. We're going to get going with some readings in a minute. But before we start the readings, I want to say thank you to Audrey. Thank you. Oh, and anybody who was wondering if I updated the list is now updated for those who have asked. I already opened these before I went to get coffee. No sound. No like sound. I like quiet in my ears. All right. So thank you for the tarot deck. We're going to use that one. I know which one that is, and I've been wanting that one, so we're going to use that one. I've been wanting all the ones I put up, but thank you also, Audrey, for the Oracle deck. Thank you very much. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. Okay. Where's my little cutter tool? All right. Here we go. I got my coffee, so this should be entertaining, I hope. If I don't fade out too fast, we'll see. We shall see. Ooh, it's one of those boxes that when you cut it, you've got to be careful. Sometimes I have wine in the office. That's why that's down here. After the live, sometimes I'll pop a bottle of wine and just relax and dump down. It's very rare. I'm not a big wine drinker. Not very big into the wine. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah. All right. Okay. Listen to my music and have my glass. Welcome in, everybody. Please remember to hit that like button on the way in. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, my name is Leon. You are watching a tarot psychic medium. Welcome in. Welcome into the channel. Okay, here we go. Let's open it up. Oh, it's pretty. I love that it's black. Black is my favorite color, the color of protection. I love that it's black. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I look a little orange. I didn't really mess with the lighting much, but I'm going to have to deal with that. It is what it is. Maybe for beginners. I don't read it that way. Nope. Here we go. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So, somebody could be bottom and the top. I'm going to tell you, with the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Wands in reverse, somebody could feel like somebody won't fight for their attention. We're going to start with that. But before we go into this with great madness, I'm going to read everything upright real quick. Do a real little mini collective. See what we get upright with these cards for the energy that watches this reading and comes to this channel to watch it, whether they watch it now or later. All right. What's the collective energy everybody needs to see? What's the collective energy everybody needs to see? Coffee first. Ooh. Okay. Show me the collective energy for everybody that watches it. What's going on collectively? The moon, and I'm not surprised the sun, because it was the card I saw in the middle, but it ended up on the bottom. So a lot of people have already went through the, I'm not going to say like the dark night of the soul, but they went through a lot of thinking, reflecting, emotional woes. Could just be going through the ebbs and flows of life and looking to go from the emotional aspects of situations to the happy situations that are yet to come. Some of you, you're gonna have a victory with love. Something about you'll have a victory with love. Others of you, I get something about you could have some issues dealing with career. Something with career where it's something about emotionally maybe investing somewhere else. Going in a new direction is what I'm picking up. Something like that. Some of you know that's where you want to start or what you're going to have to do. Some of you could be taking on, if it's not taking on the work of others, it's not letting others take advantage of you emotionally and discovering that. Give me something else. Give me something else for the collective, please. What else is here? Collectively, what is here? What is here collectively? Ooh, just like it is, I'm going to give it to you. Why? Okay, this is different. I understand I kind of get the way I feel about this is victory. And then you've got the King of Swords with victory. I feel like a lot of people are going to have to show their worth. Something about you, you're going to be showing your worth. And this may pertain from now till the mid of summer, or even I'm feeling like end of July, early August. You're going to have to really open up your imagination, your creation, your creative endeavors. But some of you, while you're doing this with career, you may end up deciding, you know, something, if that emotional option comes in, I need to really focus on where I want to be or see the movement for what I want. Some of you are just going to be very careful about the next relationship you get in. Because it's almost like you want to make sure your emotions aren't played with. They're not played with. Whether it's a woman doing this to you or a man doing this to you when it comes to true love. Give me something else for the collective. Anything else? What do we got? Some of you are just like, I've had enough in love situations, or with games or with men that play games. Something about men playing games or not moving towards you. Something of the sort like that. Go to the bottom. Some of you, this is just you saying, I'm emotionally not gonna be played with or disturbed. Like I feel like the messages, I've already been here. I've already felt like it was like unbalanced, and I've put an ending to it. So a lot of you are going to be really career driven. Look at this bottom of the deck, taking action, going after solutions. Something about taking action, taking the risk. Give me something else for the collective. Stability. You're going to focus on the things that are practical and make sense to you. A lot of you, it'll be with home or restructuring a home, or even some of you could be moving. Some of you, it's figuring out what's going to work and what's not, what to address, kind of facing your fears and knowing which way is the best way to build. Some of you, this could take some time. Fire energy. I felt like this summer, this could take some time, but you're going to stay goal oriented with that Page of Pentacles and build that way. And you're really starting to learn how to respect yourself and take initiative to move that way. And if you needed truth and clarity, well, here it is. I feel a lot of success on people because they've already dwelled on the past and they want the new experiences out in the world. Some people are recognizing it's better to leave things behind. Some celebrations may not make it with you. They may be too much of a burden. Some of you may be a little stagnant on going after love or accepting the next person because you're too invested in family or career, or just learning more. It could be learning more spiritually, or just even loving yourself more. Something about loving yourself more for the collective. These are the decisions that you've probably been weighing on your mind for a while, trying to get balance with or work on. I don't think you're going to be in hangman status very much longer, because I want to remind you, yes, you are. The hangman is here, but the cards are here to remind you, you are the magician. You have the intuitive knowing, not to get locked in your head. And the last card is one of my favorite cards, for you to find the changes that you desire, and basically for what you want to discover or find out about yourself to come towards you, or you to start to work towards it. Ooh, I gave you guys every card out of this one. All right, that was the mini collective. I hope you guys liked it. We're going to move on to each sign. We're going to see what will happen next for each sign. These will be reversed, and they'll be up, reversed, and I'll just read the energy the way I feel it. It just seems to work better that way, so that's how I do it. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Remember to smash that like button. Let's start. We're going to go in order just because I don't have the signs up, but we're going to do something different that I decided to do. This is what we're going to do. So if you come to the channel and you're wondering where the signs are, you might have to open the chat, look into the chat. The sign will be on. I remember to do each one. Aries. There it is. I'll post it myself. Aries. Right before 10 minutes. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Aries? Aries. What's the zodiac message? What will happen for Aries? What do we got for Aries? Some of you, it's not trying to focus on things that might feel like they're emotionally not movement, or just not going forward. Some of you, the way you kind of stay still to this or don't focus on this is you invest in your career. When it comes to the past, you don't try to think about it. You try to cut it out, or accept the loss of a victory. Some of you, this is towards love, or love situations that just felt like it was a burden, or more of I want to say like a fling or sexual reconciliation for a little while. This could have had you up in your head for a while. I feel like for months on end, Aries has not wanted to play with this. They've been wanting to play with the passion. Also been wanting to, I feel something like you go back and forth with, do I want to accept going towards love? Is this the right action or moves that I'm supposed to take? So some of you, it's recognizing what kind of situations you've been in love, and not wanting to have to deal with it again. Deal with the same outcomes over and over again with different people, something like that. Let's keep going. Here we go. What's here for Aries? What will happen next? You're going to move away from that because you're trusting yourself. I like this, Aries. Look at this. You've got the Chariot. You're going to get balance. So if that message at all resonated to you, you're looking over the whole situation. She's staring at the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot, making the right moves, maybe meeting the right connections, trusting the situation. A lot of you are gonna not feel stuck in a situation that may feel like, well, if it comes at me, do I need to look away from it and go towards something else and play with it? A lot of you this year, you're gonna focus on making sure it's like a true love situation. I'm going to clarify the Page of Cups. What's going on with the Page of Cups for Aries? Show me something for the zodiac sign of Aries off of the Page of Cups. What's here? What do you got for them? What do you got from them? What do you want to show them? What's the message for Aries? You're going to discover that things that emotionally upset you or have kept you in your head or made you emotionally feel like it's not worth dealing with when it comes towards love situations or the lack of victories with them, you're going to cut those thoughts of the past out of your head. You're really going to stay focused on finance this year. You're going to be very productive with your finances, your finance or your skill sets. I'm going to give you these. That's what I see you striving for balance. You came out. If it feels unhealthy or unsafe, you're not going to want to tolerate it or deal with it, is what this tells me. Some Aries out there, if you deal with something that feels toxic or that you have to look over again, or some of you, it could be working towards releasing fear, anxiety, or obsessive behaviors too. When it comes to either heartbreak or the way love situations have happened. What is the communication about? Go to the bottom. You're going towards new. This is easy. I don't feel like you're going to fight emotionally. I honestly feel like Aries will not fight emotionally or move backwards towards love. Everything's reversed. Even the world here is reversed. The Page of Swords reversed is telling me you're like, no, I'm all set. I don't want to do that. Some of you, it could have been an air, water, fire sign, by the way. That's what the cards I'm seeing to my left. But what I'm seeing for you is you have the Three of Swords with the Star card to the Page of Wands, assessing the past with the Seven of Pentacles. You've given this quite the thought. Some of you have known that it's probably the best thing not to focus on it. Something about, I feel like that time has stopped with wanting to focus on it. It's almost like you're like, it needs to be behind you, or not a concerning factor, something like that. And I'm getting new excitement on you, new people. I got a lot of, what I see for you is you're going to have new things to entertain, people, places. Some of you may become attached to the entertaining industry, something like that. The High Priestess is here with the with this right here. And then the Magician. I'm getting something. Show me one more. Your imagination is going to get stronger. You also may travel a little bit or be trying to figure out where you want to travel. Somebody may not trust a love offer that comes in. The Lovers, the Five of Cups reversed and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody may not trust a love offer that comes in, or feel like it doesn't keep them humbly grounded, or it's emotionally satisfying or trustworthy for an Aries. Some Aries may also be making the decision to help out people they know or family, or they may hear of family having disagreements, arguments, or cutting communication with each other, not talking to each other much more. Some of you may have dealt with that yourself, or you're going to see that happen in like your family, something like that. That's what I see for Aries. All right, let's go to Taurus. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Taurus, I'm going to have some coffee. All right. Taurus. Here we go. Taurus. What will happen for the zodiac sign of Taurus? What will happen for the zodiac sign of Taurus? I love when the cards are large, and I love that I really like that the outline is black and the back of it's black. All right, here we go. What's here for Taurus? What do we got for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Some of you are really dedicated with your thoughts, your practice, or initiative. Some of you, it's with, I don't know why I just got clothing. Somebody could want to start in a clothing line, or just got rid of clothes and they're going to get new clothes. Somebody could have cleared their closet, something like that, or they know they need to, whatever that's about, Taurus. Let's keep going. What's here for Taurus? Go. What will happen next for them? Wow. Some of you are clearing dead ends. You're going to clear cleansing. You could be cleansing your home, doing more cleansing, spiritual cleansing, or just not focusing on things that feel like they don't serve you. Give me something else on that one. Keep going. Keep giving clarification into that. Whatever this is about. Some of you are trying to cleanse things or find the strength to move away from. Some of you are knowing there are thoughts. Either you're recognizing that you've got to be careful with your thoughts, or the way you shift your energy, or the way you're focusing into your energy. Some of you are going to start recognizing this. Others of you aren't going to let anything come towards you that feels deemed unhealthy, or you're going to work towards trying to see it for what it is. Let me show you what I'm seeing. I've got the Fool card in reverse and the 10 of Swords. So if there's been some of you, if things have that feels like delays. If you felt like there were delays, whether it was with connections in love, reconnecting with old friends, or just having the excitement part of life show up, it doesn't seem like it's something that's throwing you off focus. I feel like you're really going to stay family oriented. Some of you may need a family member may want you to listen to them, or you may need to, or vice versa. They may need to listen to you. Clarify these last three. What's going on? Moving. What do we got here? What do we got here? Could be an air sign around you that's struggling, or an earth sign. Somebody may not want to get in the way of your success, doesn't want to ruin the balance as well. Definitely could be an air sign. What else is here? More air, Page of Swords. This person could be younger than you, for whoever that's for. There. Somebody may be trying to respect your space or is hoping that you respect theirs. It feels like an air sign. Somebody may see you very confident or very like, I just get this go-getter mentality around you, but also having a lot to contend with. And they know that they're kind of something that it's almost like they want to be a part of what you're doing, but they don't want to step on your toes or get in the way. Some of you, that's how they view this towards you. What? I just feel like they think you're going after things that you want. Hermit on the bottom. There's people around your energy. This is what will happen next that are really going to pay attention to you for who you are. They may be having a little bit of hard times with building what they want or being where they want to be. Because, I mean, they feel like kind of stuck at a halt. This does feel like it's close to home. Some of you, they're trying to come out of being emotionally depressed. There we go. That clarified it. Some of you, it's an emotional, somebody's trying to not be depressed or show their anxiety. They may need to communicate with you, or you may need to communicate to them. What else is here? Taurus. Show me why. 3 of Cups, Temperance. Why? Some of you are just trying to be patient with either the communication from them or the movement that you want to see for you and your family. Sudden changes, sudden outcome. Look at this. Sudden changes, bottom of the deck. That's the change card. The outcome, the changes. That's what I'm feeling. Like the cards are like, just we'll back you up, Leon. We're all hovering around you, brother. We got you. All right. That's what I'm seeing for Taurus. Welcome in to the channel. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe. It's free, guys. It's free. All right. Here we go. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. I always need more coffee for Gemini. You guys haven't been showing up in your readings, Gemini, like you usually do. Oh, let's not treat you guys any different. Gemini. I did spell it right. I couldn't see if I put 2 eyes in it. The print's so small on the computer. Well, the computer's pretty far away from me. Here we go. What's going on with Gemini? What will happen next? What will happen next for Gemini? Gemini. Some of you may be seeing some changes. Some of you guys may, some of you Geminis, let me fix this lighting. I don't know if it's that light or if it's that one. I'm going to back it up. Back up. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Some of you Geminis, oh, I didn't put that. I still got the sun beaming in on me, and I tried to hide that window. I didn't do a very good job. Some of you guys could be seeing some changes or knowing there's something about knowing changes need to be made. Some of you don't let people don't let people take too much from you. So don't overexert yourself for people that aren't willing to give back towards you is important. I want you to recognize that for what it is. Let's clarify the moving card. I have the need to say you shouldn't feel like you have to do so much for everybody else. When I say that, this could be home related or family. I'm getting I don't know why I said home and family. It's the same thing. This could be family or career. A lot of you, it's like you hit the fence with one or the other. It's either a family situation doing too much or the career situation. What else is here? Gemini. What will happen next? You will have some admirers too. I'm getting something about you're going to have admirers coming towards you. Oh my Lord, Gemini, are you for real? Are you for real? That many? I'm going to have to give you this one over here because it keeps showing itself to me. But I'll clarify that one. These I'm going to give you two. They hit the floor like that. But before I do that, I need to look at these. So you guys could have some admirers coming towards you, Gemini. Wait a minute. Got it. All right. So some of you guys are going to really have to trust the process of what you've been through in life. So some of you, it's like you have with families what I'm picking up, but others of you with a career thing, emotionally, you either decide to move away from it, move on, or go to a celebration. Some of you may even have meetings or events that come up with your career that you don't go to or you ignore. The moon card as well, secrets. When it comes to building, something about don't give away your secret talents or power. I gotta say something like that. The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups, I feel like you're emotionally supposed to detach from anything that's non-serving of you or something that's not helping you, whether it's career or around your home life. You don't need to feel like you're like this, burdened or taxed by a situation. I don't feel like that's what needs to happen. That may help. That may help. It may not be as glary. We'll see. Move that back a little bit. Clarify this one that I kept seeing a bazillion times. Why is the Hierophant here in reverse? You're going to figure this out or make them or figure out what to do here. Some of you, it's a simple message. It's ignore a love situation that's dead and gone. That whether it's a water sign, air sign that you didn't get balance with, could even be an earth sign for that matter. Whatever wasn't staying grounded or keeping the foundation solid, when it comes to playing with it, some of you had to make a decision and it was emotionally to shut down or recognize that it wasn't healthy. That it wasn't healthy. I've got a lot of move on energy emotionally towards a situation. So some of you are either in the aspects of life where you're moving on from an unhealthy relationship or career situation is what this is something this has kind of been in the basement. This is something you've been aware of that needed to be cut and dry and released. Anything else for what's going on? What's happening? Gemini. You've already come to the discoveries that it's just not working. Or it's the fact that, show me something else. Sometimes we'll pick up the messes of other people and we're not supposed to. This is the kind of message I'm seeing for Gemini. You're going to discover some victories that don't happen, even if you had passion to go towards it, or you were trying to be patient with it. It wasn't your burden to carry alone. Somebody needs to hear that it wasn't your burden to carry alone. You can't start a family without, there's no I in team. Have you ever heard that saying? Because it looks like it's just been so much. What else is here for Gemini? Show me why the Hermit came out upright for Gemini. Bunch. Some of you have accepted that you had to release a situation that wasn't working out or wasn't giving you fair justice in a situation. You might have had to release something that was manipulating. There's somebody either that manipulated you at work through your name around the ringer, or did this in the home situation, might have even dealt with somebody else. And I'm going to tell you, psychically, I'm picking up, they tried to hide it from you. And it might have pushed you towards a new love direction, or it's going to. You could be building towards new love and happiness and leaving out anything that makes you feel stuck. all while the time somebody's watching or trying to get that wandering eye to know what you're doing. Clarify the Emperor and the High Priestess. I want to know why that's here. Gemini. Somebody may be like thinking that you're not going to make a big change in your life. Somebody around you may feel like you're not going to make a big change. I'm going to tell you something, Gemini. Somebody may feel that way about you. They're wrong. They're dead wrong. I feel like you've already had these thoughts. They may feel like you've been too focused on career or initiating career or getting it to get off the ground, or excel more than focusing on moving away from them or the way they feel about a situation. Somebody, you Geminis need to hear this. Somebody in your energy feels like you're not like you don't like you come off that you're. It's almost like they feel like you're not unpredictable. Like they know your next move when they really don't. Whatever that's about, whatever I'm feeling on that. A lot of it has to do with broken communication with this person. Broken communication or not being able to adjust around kids. If you have children, it has something to do with children. And there you are. So somebody almost feels like they know your next move. I'm going to tell you, this person's wrong. Somebody doesn't pursue you or see you taking action. So somebody feels like if they wrote a book about you, they have the ending that you have the pen to write, whatever that's about. I don't understand that. I'm just saying, be careful about that energy around you. In other words, an easy way to say that so it doesn't sound coded. Somebody feels like if you are separated, oh, Gemini will be back. Gemini ain't going anywhere. If you're not separated, they feel like they're writing the ending or something like that, or that you're too afraid to change the ending. Like you can't release go towards change. I guarantee they're wrong. I guarantee they're wrong. That's the cards don't have to tell me they're wrong. I'm gonna ask the cards just to do it. Let's see what the cards say. One split. I think they're wrong. That's the truth and clarity card if you don't know. Top and bottom. Could definitely be an air song. Air song. Kumbaya, my lord. An air sign that feels that way about the situation. Or you've been thinking about how the situation was wrong. But some of you guys, if career's been something that's been on your focus, it looks like it's gonna excel. Like you're gonna have good luck with career this year, or you might have already started to. For some of you, what else is here? Give you a little more. There's a situation in family where they're having a hard time letting you go, or they think you're having a hard time letting them go. Family and love, a love situation. There's a love situation where somebody feels like they're having a hard time releasing it. So they view you that way, or you view them that way. The Wheel and the Death card, and this is under the King of Pentacles. Both of you could be more mirroring each other as well with career and finances right now, if you are with that person. What else is here, Gemini? Anything else? Anything else? I should have just taken it off the bottom. The Fool card, because it was the one I was staring at, and it's the one that popped out. It's almost like somebody doesn't see you taking a risk or getting away from a situation around them. Give me a little more clarification, and we'll move on to Cancer. Just a little more clarification for Gemini. Clarify those two. Okay, the way they land is the way you're going to get them. I feel like a lot of you feel like the past wouldn't fight for you. Now you're seeing the judgment for what it is. You're cutting it. You're cutting free of it. You're cutting free of the past or arguments or betrayals, deception energy, whether it's a earth sign, water sign, air sign. Somebody doesn't have the same feelings in love with a person. Emotionally, it's gone. Look at this. The passion has been released. Some of you, it's either that you know that or you just don't want to, you're not connecting anymore with a person. A lot of it could have been because of secrets or not telling everything that's going on. You were aware of this. Okay, I'm done. This is you. You were aware of this. You may have had somebody that tried to connect with you that you already dealt with, if you're single, that wanted to come back and produce a victory. It may have been hard for you to say no for whoever that is, and recognize, nope, I'm not playing that again. We're not doing that again. You know, I get this, like, this is reversed, but I get this, I can't be bothered in energy. And then this came up all right. Like you're more aware of it. You're more aware that it'll repeat itself. Like the situation hasn't shown enough change. If you've been feeling that way, I would say give it time, but don't sit in anything too long. Something like that. Hold on. You're probably not going to, or you're working through it. Some of you are working towards, how do I move out of this situation? How do I move away from this? I don't want to move towards this. Emotionally, I need to discover that it's best to put it behind me and make that decision and not miss out on a new love connection or play with something brand new. Some of you, it's hard to invest in love as right now for you because I feel like you're so focused on, look at this, your career. I feel like you're focused on your career, Gemini, so it's either your career's, you need it to produce, or it's just going to keep producing. If you're on the up and up with career, Gemini, don't give out all your skills to others. Just start working on them more and more, and let them shine. Something like that. If you're worried about career taking off, it looks like you have luck on your side for things that, if the career's been hard, like things want to transition for you, something like that for Gemini. We're going to move on to Cancer. Cancer in just a second. Cancer. All right. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. That one wanted to jump up on the computer screen. Why is that like that? They wanted to be on the table. All right. It's very specific, and it is kind of ringing a bell into what I've been getting on Cancer. A lot of people will come into the channel. Just bear in mind, I want you to hear this. And they'll be like, your reads are always the same. Energy doesn't change at your liking. I'm not going to come out here and say, oh, they're going to drop off roses. They're going to drop off a box of chocolates and they're going to have their thing hanging out in the box when you open it. I ain't going to just make shit up. Here we go. Ace of Wands reversed to the King of Swords. The Two of Cups to you've had a lot of thoughts when it comes to the past or basically how to not let it hinder you is what that shows me for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Some of you, you're hoping to see that emotional. Basically, you've held on to a lot of things in the past that emotionally might have been draining. So some of you, there's two messages. You had to cut out a situation that just wasn't for you. They didn't have passion for you, or they mistreated you with communication, kind of led you astray or led you on. This right here tells me somebody may have led you on. You may have been led on by somebody. But for some of you, it's the last relationship you were trying to tolerate. Emotionally, I feel like this is behind you. Others of you, the other message I'm seeing at the top is there's a situation that you're emotionally releasing and getting strength, hoping it'll come back towards you or work itself out. Work itself out. And you're really trying to stay emotionally productive or happy, but also trying to focus on your career, not so much about the past. Being stuck in the past. You could be wanting to balance out situations. Why is that here? This one, these two. You guys are just trying to go with the flow or see changes in events. Also, you may not like some of the events that have changed or the decisions you've seen. It may make you want to move or change. When I say move or change, there may be something that just you were trying to pursue or you liked, but you didn't like how it was being represented. Some of you, it's almost like you just didn't want to feel like you were being ignored. Somebody may feel like they're being ignored, and emotionally, they're not trying to deal with that. They're just trying to say, you know what, that's just not for me. I won't build with it. Okay. So some of you emotionally, there's something that may need to be cut out. This has a lot to do with things that just don't work. Some of you are identifying what works and what doesn't and what has to be cut out. Clear as day. You've been trying to stay afloat, stay afloat, figure this out, work towards that emotionally. This is what this is telling me. Be careful that you don't emotionally get stuck in walking away from things that just feel like they won't fight for you or stand by you. I feel like a lot of you have dealt with this over and over again, and now you're trying to clear the energy or move away from it. A lot of you are aware that that's what you want. Give me something else for Cancer. What will happen next? Truth and clarity. A lot of you are going to get truth and clarity, or just be a good communicator. Start communicating with a lot more balance. I don't know why, but I feel like somebody's going to move. I don't have a moving card around, but I feel like somebody emotionally is either just trying to balance out, wants balance with communication and wants to see the momentum of that, or somebody truthfully wants to move. A Cancer sign wants to move. Somebody's not happy with their situation, where they are in their stability. Somebody's not happy about that, and they want to leave that behind. They don't see a victory there. Almost like they don't want to be stuck. They don't want to be burdened in love, and they're trusting that a move is the best option. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Whether it's cutting a situation out, cutting a person out, cutting a place out, you're probably investing in the right decision. This right here tells me you're probably investing in the right decision. What's going on? Why is the Chariot here? Show me why the Chariot showed up. You're really going to focus on the things that uplift you. Page of Swords. Or provide balance, and that's what you want to. You've been thinking about this, is what the reading's telling me. You've been thinking about moving in the direction of things that are going to uplift you or bring in balance. Not wanting to stress about situations or judgments that leave you locked in your head. Somebody knows that's not the way to go, or you all do. I've got the Sun card here. Some of you, it's with a reconciliation, or just being patient with where you're sitting now and accepting that some reconciliations aren't worth the investment and going after what's worth the investment, or playing with what you can invest towards. A lot of you, it's what can I invest towards now that's going to work out? What's going to spin that wheel for me is what I'm seeing for the zodiac sign of Cancer. I feel something about, hold on a second. See what it says in the tarot. I know what I'm feeling. Let me see what the cards say. Show me anything else for Cancer. I'll give you a little more. What else has got to be said to them? Show it. I'm not going to say anything. What else has got to be said to them? 3 of them. What else is here? It's zodiac sign of Cancer. What will happen? What else is here? Either somebody could be nervous about losing the career position or just not feeling like they're fitting in with the career. What else is here? Just be patient. I'm going to tell you, I feel like the need to say be patient. Some of you, it's recognizing that you want to, I get something about I want to relocate my family, or I just want to be, I don't want to fight with anybody. There's I don't want to fight with anybody. Five of Wands. Somebody's sick of the community they live in. I'm getting sick. They want to walk away. Whoever this is sick of the community. It's just too much. It's no secret you're aware of this. And the decision is maybe I'm better off somewhere else, or manifesting somewhere else, going somewhere else, living somewhere else, doing something else. Feels more or less going somewhere else. You've given this thought. Emotionally, you may feel like maybe that's where I find my counterpart and I can leave the past behind me and discover something else, or maybe even a better foundation. Some of you, I'm getting like you feel like there's a gossip around you with career or around the community. Whatever that's about with your career or around community, you're feeling like there's gossip going on around you. Whatever that's all about. All right, we're going to move on to Leo in a second. Okay. Leo, more coffee for you. Leo. Here we go. Leo. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I got some mods in here, yeah. Go. Here we go. Leo. What will happen next? I have no idea what you're going to get. I'm curious to see what these brand new cards say. Leo. What will happen next? I'm feeling like a new relationship for some of you Leos. New excitement or relationship, like it wants to have its turn with you. Something like that. Some of you, it's new relationship. And I saw one of the other relationship cards when I was shuffling. Wasn't that one. Here we go. Let's hear for Leo. Staying out of... Some of you are staying out of thoughts that don't concern you or that aren't worth your time. Some of you, the message is don't let disconcerting thoughts be a problem. Others of you, especially if it's an indicator with a loved person that treated you like a child, don't focus on that. Focus on yourself. Put that situation behind you. Don't give it any emotional judgment. That love situation, Leo, if it came to a dead end, or you didn't stick with a marriage, or you weren't getting the proposal that you were hoping to get, so what? At the end of the day, you can prosper through it or show the abundance of it. Some of you, you're sick of somebody messing with you emotionally and mentally, and you're ready for a new love commitment. Page of Wands. You're sick and tired of dealing with somebody from the past, is what this says. There's somebody that you don't want to deal with from the past. I feel like you don't want to be stuck with that energy or with that situation. You want to cut that situation out, something like that. This does feel like somebody you were with. This does, I'm going to be honest, it feels like a love situation that might have felt like it was juggling you, or it was just mentally and emotionally taxing. And it was definitely juggling you. Something about it wasn't being fair. It wasn't playing fair. So you've got somebody wasn't playing fair. Could have been an earth sign, water sign, fire sign. Maybe an air sign, but somebody, I feel like somebody's going to be cut out. You're trying not to deal with something that just, I feel some aggravation on you guys. Like you're aggravated with how things went because of how they treated a situation emotionally, and you're recognizing it might not have been the healthiest way. Don't let things that are out of your control damper what you understand or feel. Something like don't let things bother you. I don't feel like you're obsessed on this situation, Leo. Clarify, because that's right under you. What is this? You're just working your angle of what's going to work and what's not, and you've been given this thought. Some of you, it's like, do I just go towards these new events, these new people, these new places? Some of you have already started this. That tells me some of you are already starting it, or it's going to show up for you. So a lot of you guys just want like inner peace right now. Something about, I feel like you want inner peace at this time. A lot of you Leos, but you're also trying to work an angle for yourself. Ace of Wands with the King of Swords. What did that say? Some of you guys have released situations that were burdensome. That's your message is simple for me. It keeps repeating that burdensome situations, unjustifiable things that were unjustifiable, that were maybe making you feel a little not so great. I'm going to tell you, not so great. You're going to cut the communication with that situation and focus on the victories that lie ahead with you that are important for your stability. You also may have the chance of a brand new connection in love, something about brand new connection in love showing up. It may take a little while for this love connection to show up. The sun is reversed, or you're playing with the thoughts of how fun a new love relationship could be, and like the excitement of it. The Chariot's here, having the excitement of it. Going after that, seeing that that's what you want to be determined to go after. But you're very invested in career and cutting somebody out. You know that as well. Trying to get balance of what you want to manifest. Anything else? Because you're looking for changes. You guys are looking for changes that produce the right judgment. A lot of you Leos know it's time to produce the right judgment in changes. Some of you, it's not being emotionally available for those who don't respect you emotionally, or who breadcrumb situations. The Moon. You also could be focusing on your health. For some of you, something about your health. I just get like you want to focus on your health and health or fitness. Why is this here? The same cards came back out. You don't want to be emotionally burdened or fight or feel betrayed in situations that you don't want things to keep showing up the way they have in the past, is what it's telling me. You're like, nope, I'm good with that. Emotionally, I won't deal with that. I won't look at this. I won't build with that. Maybe it's at a point where you're like, I've had my patience with situations. I'm just going to really go after what I want, or fight for what I want. Fight for what's deserving. Some of you, it's new love, but you're contemplating. Some of you, you're contemplating if where you are, it's going to present itself, or if it's the right option when you go towards it, whatever that's about. All right. Oh my God, Leo. Started to make me work towards the end of that. All right, let's go to Virgo. Virgo in just a second. Here we go. Here we go. Virgo. Spelled your name wrong, Virgo. Almost put a P on the O. Virgo. Here we go. Okay. We're going to do your shuffle a little different. cut them in threes for some reason. 3 of Pentacles, 3 shuffles. Oh, here we go. Well, take that pile. What's here for Virgo? Some of you are seeking changes with what you're working towards or hoping to get the changes that you've been waiting for, whatever that's about. And the card that fell out, I'm giving you. What's going on? Man, really? I see the way they landed, so. Some of you may have had to kick a situation out or release a situation too. I'm going to tell you, I feel like I'm reading the women. I don't feel like I'm getting the men energy. If you dealt with a narcissistic man, a Virgo, could be a woman, or somebody tried to come deal with you or play with you, no. 10 of Swords upright. You said no. The Chariot reversed. 3 of Swords reversed. You're not. I feel like you don't know. You feel like they can't be dedicated to their happiness. Or you always fight with this person. Whatever this is about. Something about you always fight with this person. You can't get through to somebody, or it's like you guys can't meet in the middle, or whatever that's about. The King of Wands and the Devil reversed. Someone's too stubborn, could be egotistical, stuck on what they say is the final word. The Star card, you could be trying to not focus on them, but know they're very deceptive. Not wanting to focus on them, but knowing this person or persons is deceptive. Could be women around you or women and men, Virgo. The 10 of Swords and the Chariot, and you wanting to put an end to it or stop to it. Not really wanting to open up to it. I just get this, I don't trust you energy all over this. And when it comes to your happiness, I can't play with that because it's like they don't know how to treat situations. What in the hell? So you're saying no to a celebration. Could be a Capricorn, could be a water sign, fire sign. Earth, water, or fire sign. For you, it could be that this person is, or they have strong placements on there. You're not wanting to communicate with them. You're not wanting to be stuck with this person. You're like, oh, hell no, I'm done. I think this card's telling me you're aware of it, that you're going to do what? Not take action with a situation around you. What else is here? What else is here? Oh my God. This is going to be very specific, but if this message resonates, that's you saying no to a situation. And look at this. The message, that's the right judgment, that it was just too much. There was a situation that was just too much. So some of you, the message, I'm getting what it's telling me. Some of you, the message is you need to speak up. Some Virgos need to speak up and know their worth with speaking on a situation. Speak up for your better half. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. That's the message. That's the clear message. Whether they're doing it emotionally, I just feel you need to speak up. Don't let them emotionally make you feel guarded or like they have control over you, whatever that's about. Some of you have been emotionally drained or tired or worried about finances too. If you've had a lot of love on your mind, why is the world upright? Some of you might have been dwelling on the past or the things that made you happy in the past as well, is what this reading's telling me. It definitely. I feel like you're going to start to really focus on work or trying to really focus on what will work and what will work or what will balance itself out is what I'm seeing for Virgo. Some of you, that's the message for you guys. That's what you're going to go towards. I feel like you're leaving behind anything that messes up that structure, that mentality, or that feeling, because it doesn't keep you what? Look at this. Keep you balanced. And I feel like that's what you want, is to focus on balance. So some of you are going to focus on balance. Also, you're not going to let anybody close to you that if there was a glass house and you said don't throw a stone, they'd throw the stone kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing for Virgo. Here we go. I'm going to do Libra. Oh, I got to type it. Libra. Okay. How am I doing in time? 2:25. Libra. Here we go. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Libra? What do we have for Libra? Some of you guys, I don't know why, I'm going to tell you, some of you guys could have some pretty wild dreams. I'm getting something about dreams. Have some pretty lucid or wild dreams. Whether you share them with people or not. These dreams may be helping you to manifest, maybe to bring in more balance. Look at this with stability. Especially if emotionally you've been feeling, these are the cards I saw. I saw the Hangman and the Star multiple times, and I felt your dreams. If you've been nervous about action or things to take pursuit, or feeling like you've been losing the patience on it, well, maybe when you're sleeping or getting rest, it helps you come out of that situation. You could also have people wanting to come towards you, wanting to invite you out or see if you'll go do something with them. That could be girlfriends. They may try to see, be like, you can always come back to this, you know. What is going on with this? What is going on with that? Clarify that for Libra. I'm going to tell you off the bat, it looks like you may be not worried about telling somebody no. You may not be worried about telling somebody no right now. You like have no desire. You may have the strength to know that's what's best when it comes to the communication. You have the five. You have the Five of Swords in love, and then King of Swords in reverse, and then a lot of no cards in reverse. I feel like you're going to know to tell somebody no. Maybe it's a love offer. It could be a love offer that you tell somebody no. And you focus on your career and your finances. Big time is what I see you going after. I don't feel like you want to focus on anything that's in the rear view mirror, something like that. You could also be feel like you're trying to pick up the pep in your step or focus on finances, or you're going to be aiming to save more, wanting to save more. Or produce more money, something like that. What else is here? So maybe it's so you can buy a bigger house or another house. Some of you, it's buying purchasing a house, getting another house. Some of you, it could be getting. I just feel like you could be wanting to relocate or purchase something, or saving your money to purchase something. Maybe a rental. I don't know if it's like an Airbnb or something. You're wanting to get balance or not wanting, basically have your money work for you is the energy I'm picking up on you. You've had a lot of thought on this, whether it's something you do academically via social media or it's something you do with real estate. Okay. What else is here? Let's keep going. What else is here for Libra? Show me something. Yeah, I think it's going to work out. It just might be taking some time. What else is? What is the King of Cups trying to tell me? It's going to work out. That's a yes. It's going to work out. You also may have new things come up, or new. You may have somebody that wants to come towards you from the past and somebody brand new. I feel both. I feel a like energy of the past and a future energy wanting to come towards you. And that could be the judgments you deal with days, weeks, months ahead for Libra. Feel like somebody's coming in or wanting that communication. Somebody's coming in, wanting that communication with you, wanting to take the happiness or invest in the change with you, kind of seeing if you'll go after it. This is something that could be coming towards you this year. The person that you've dealt with, probably had children with or were married to. No, it's not that person. They're not the person you are mostly going after right now. You're saying no to build it with them. That's what this reading. Okay, I'm done. It's getting a little too deep for me. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're going to go on to Scorpio in a second. Thank you all for being here. Boop. All right. How is everyone? How's everybody doing? Hit that like button for me, can you? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. It's 2:30. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right with time. Scorpio. Somebody is buying stuff or wanting to spend their money. I get this weird energy like, was that a woman? Yeah, could be a lady. Scorpio who's wanting to spend her money or buy things around her, dress things up around her, but not wanting to spend the money, whatever that's about. Let's keep going. Some of you already might have made a purchase that was a little more extensive or something about spending your money. Wanting to spend, but wanting to save at the same time. Let's keep going. What's here? One more. No, I'm going to give you 2 shuffles. 2. Pentacles. It's almost like you don't want to bite off more than you can chew with spending. Let's see what you get in a second. Be with you guys in a second. Scorpio, what's going on? I feel like you may get close to an old friend. You may get in touch with somebody. A friend from the past may reach out to you, or you may reach out to them as well. For this zodiac sign of Scorpio, this is somebody you've known for a long time. They could come towards you, or you go towards them. All right, what else? Some of you are really wanting to see changes. Could be with changing something around your property, something you own, gaining more property like more money. More than anything. What's here for Scorpio? Jeez. Uh-oh. Some of you may feel like some of you in relationships, you may feel like if it makes you feel like it's not working. Some of you, this is definitely like if you could be in a relationship that feels like it's got too much turmoil, or you could be single. It's almost like I feel like you want to build somewhere else, or emotionally you're not sure if you're going to stay there or go elsewhere. Something about go elsewhere. Somebody may not feel that it's like I feel like somebody says they're excited about a relationship, but they're really not. And if you're single, you're not really invested in a relationship as much as staying passionate towards creative endeavors. The Star reversed to the 2 of Pentacles reversed to the 9 of Cups reversed. It's something about you're going to be taking very practical decisions on what to work with or what not to work with. Some of you, like which direction to head in. You have what am I going to play with in the future? What's going to work? And who's thinking this? You're thinking this. Some of you also don't want to get stuck in your head, wrapping around your thoughts too much with the happiness or the outcome. A lot of you, it has a lot to do with not having to look ahead. Something about not having to look ahead or worry about things that come up ahead. Something like that. What are you saying with the moon? Why is the moon here? I'm going to give them to you, all of them. You're really focused on your stability. You're secretly aware of this. So some of you are going to decide to either start thinking about making an investment or saving your money. Others of you, yeah, it's something about some of you guys might have had to you might fight for your investments on your own. Those are the changes. You know that's what's going to work. When it comes to love, what's going on? Clarify the strength card. What's going on? What's going on in love? Scorpio. Discover what? Discover what? That you may pursue action or somebody may pursue you, but what? What do we got? Oh, here we go. It's a very back and forth love message. So some of you are going to take it on. Others of you, it's like, no. And before I could see the cards, it made sense to what I was feeling. Here we go. What else we got? You're really focused on career and what you've learned in the past. Something about you. You're dedicating what you've learned in the past and moving in that direction. And really some of you are going to just fight for yourself for a while. I feel like you fight for yourself for a while, or you cut things out. Some of you, it's I'm going to say, for whatever reason, I feel towards the end of the year, or this is something you've already had to cut out and recognize. Some of you, it's not being really worried about a love situation. I do feel like you want that judgment with a situation, but you don't want to be mentally frustrated about it or think about it too much. You're not really wanting to. It's almost like you feel like if it. Some of you, you're very, you guys, I can't say it anymore. You guys are very career driven right now. Career is like the focus, not taking a gamble with something that you don't trust. Something about like, if you feel like you can't trust it, you're like, nope, emotionally, you're going to close it down or not work with it. And it feels like love, like you've put those burdens down, but you're okay with being on your own and achieving what you want to see for yourself. Some of you, that's a woman or a man message right there. Some of you, whether you're a woman Scorpio or a man Scorpio, you've been taking on a lot of work, probably carrying a lot of the weight. You have like, I've been carrying a lot of the weight message, and I'm not really going to let things bother me. Maybe that's why either you reach out to somebody or somebody reaches out to you. That's what I'm getting on that. All right, let's go to the next zodiac sign. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Sag. Just write Saggy. Saggy. Here we go. Sagittarius. What is the message for Sagittarius? What is the message for Sagittarius? What do we have for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Here we go. That feels right. Let's hear for Sagittarius. Some of you, it's a simple message from what I see there. Anything that you're working on or trying to go towards right now, Sagittarius, if it was something I feel like you've worked on identifying things that worked out in the past and it's kind of overlooked it, seen the scheme of things, recognized, okay, I can't work with this, or it's just not worth my investment or my time. So some of you have, like, if you were trying to get over the hill, you got over the hill in a situation. Some of you, it may have stressed you out having to recognize it or cut it out. Ace of Swords reversed. More. Some of you guys could be also dedicated to, some of you are going to do a lot of, I'm going to say inner healing, or just really focusing and dedicating yourself on where you sit, something like that. Oh man, you're going to do some inner healing. And then the healing card was the last card I couldn't see. I feel like you're going to become more content and aware with manifestations or how to manifest what you want. To clarify the three. What are the three all about? You're just putting down things that were delayed. Something about I'm going to release things that were delayed. Things that emotionally upset me, or I kept a lot of it to myself. Energy, things that just didn't feel balanced or made you feel a little unsure of if you're making the right decision. I feel like you were patient. I feel like you guys learned to be patient with situations, outcomes, maybe even when to say no or what to fight for and what not to. And a lot of you might have made the right decision. Give me something else for Sagittarius. Clarify the High Priestess. Someone wanted to come flying out. You're focusing on yourself. This is all about you learning more about yourself, or the things around you that you care about, and working on that. Page of Pentacles, going towards that right now, striving for that. What else is here? Okay. Some of you, it's you're focusing on health, money, and yourself. That's the message I have for you guys. Will some Sagittarius see that? Yes or no? That one, this side landed first. So some of you guys, some of you may reconcile with old situations, or you may not really turn on the flame for it and focus on your stability, something like that. So some of you may think about doing it, but it looks like you really stay. I feel like you stay trustive with your emotional aspect of a situation that didn't show a victory, and you start working on yourself for victory, fending for yourself and building that way, my dear Scorpios. Not really wanting somebody to jeopardize that, and you knowing it may not be the wisest place to go back towards. It may just cause confusion or more separation, or repeat history that's already been dealt with. It's like you've already known I've played with this, and you'd be lying to yourself if you went towards that again. You're aware of it. If it stressed you out, or stubbornly you had to look away because it was stressing you out, whether it was physically, mentally, emotionally, you're aware of that now, and you're not going to get stuck. You also, as you start focusing on things that you like to do and you're trying to get balance, you guys may have, because you've walked away from relationships or situations that were non-serving, you guys may get a love offer. The Knight of Cups is here. You may have the option of somebody coming towards you with a love investment. It's up to you about how you go after it. Some of you may keep the focus on you and say no. I get a lot of no energy on love coming around you. You're not really emotionally opening up as much as you. Some of you, it's like, I get something about, as long as, if you've released the past, you'll go towards it. If you're working towards releasing the past, you start working on yourself more, or you don't want love right now and you work on yourself, and that's the action you pursue, something like that. But if you're thinking I want love, there's a good indication it could show up for you this year, or very soon. Oh, okay. So I also get on the end, I'm not going to show you, but what I'm feeling and what I saw, if you have an ex that you still contend with, or what I mean contend, if you have to deal with them, you have a family, they may try to hide their happiness of seeing you happy. That's what that showed me at the end. Somebody could see you or hear about you talking to somebody else and try to pretend like it doesn't bother them when it does. It does. I mean, it shouldn't, but it just may. Something like that. All right. We're going to do Capricorn. All right. Here for Capricorn. Capricorn. Thank you guys for being here, hitting that like button. Thank you guys. What's here for Capricorn? What will happen next? Show me anything you want for Capricorn. What will happen next for them? First one's out. Well, first couple. Some of you are going to make a decision. Anything gets in the way of what you feel is right, you're going to cut free from it. Some of you are going to try to stay focused on being goal-oriented too. Some of you are working the angle right now to manifest a new love connection, or it's coming toward, or wants to come towards you. Two of Swords reversed, the Seven of Swords reversed. You're also not trying to lie about what's going to work and what's not with your stability, the outcome of your situation. The Fool. Take the risk that some of you need to go after those career-related risks that you've thought about or you've wanted to go after. Others of you, when it comes to a love situation, you're either working towards manifesting it or it's working towards manifesting you. That's what I'm seeing. Let's give you a little bit more Capricorn. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Why is the Emperor here? Show me the Emperor. Capricorn. So the Queen of Cups to the Emperor to the Chariot. I feel like somebody wants you to fight. Somebody wants to fight for your attention, or is wanting to emotionally open up communication towards you. What? All right, that's what I'm seeing. But right now, I think you're really focused on like the humble beginnings you can pursue or change or structure. You're really strategizing, planning ahead. I get this planning ahead energy on Capricorn. Some of you, it's for financial support or goals to make sure everything's okay. Also, there could be a situation with love that's manifesting you, or you're manifesting it with a Star and the Strength card. Somebody is emotionally holding on to this or wanting to see this come in. So I just got that somebody wants somebody to come back. There's a Capricorn that may watch that. They may say, I'm over it. They're lying. They want them to come back. The Emperor, the Chariot, right here. The Emperor and the Chariot reversed with a... Yeah, I don't feel like you want to fight for this. See what this is. No, building in reverse. I feel like you're saying no to this. Somebody's going to tell somebody no in the past. Something about you say no with building or reconciling something or wanting to resurrect something from the past. So if somebody were to try to, come back towards you, I don't feel like you want to be mentally bothered with it. When this could be an earth sign, air sign. When this person tries to rush in or come and celebrate, you decide to say, no, I trust my situation. I trust myself. I'm not going to fight for something that didn't fight me, because who do I trust? I trust what I've already been through. I tried to be patient with it. Emotionally, I'm detaching from this, and I'm going to look towards different outcomes or happiness. I'm not going to carry the other people's burdens or get stuck with other people's situations. I won't communicate in that manner. I'm not going to move towards this. Go to the bottom. You're going to move towards, you'll cut somebody out. You've already made a decision. Could be an earth, air, water sign. Am I saying that right? Is it earth? Yeah, earth, air, or water sign. Maybe a fire sign. You have a lot of, I feel like you're going to, I really clarify these two. And that one. Put them all together. Show me something with this for Capricorn. What's going on? Show me something for Capricorns. Focusing on your stability. Ace of Pentacles, trying to stay grounded or pursue more action. Clarify the five of them. What do you got for Capricorn? Some of you, it's your stability or your kids. You may get, some of you are going to have the opportunity of a love offer. Some of you guys may hear of a proposal. There may be a man you hear of that proposes to somebody you know, or it gets to you. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing on these cards. What else is here? You may see somebody get balanced, or I get something where you're not really stressing about things of the past. Emotionally, you've moved on. Okay, that's your message is you've moved on from past situations, maybe love situations that needed to be left out in the cold. I don't feel like you're stubbornly clinging to it. You also may focus on health or fitness and recognize if the victory wasn't there to be had, it's all right. I gave enough mental clarity to this. And I get something about you trusting the process and trying to strive for balance. Some of you, they walked away, so you just started to focus on family or career investments. If you're worried or wondered about career, there may be some of you may be too busy for engaging others and be working on yourself or family investments. I don't feel like you're playing with the past, and it's the judgment you've made. Some of you are going to release the past. You have a I'm going to release the past message for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. All right. Let's do Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, no. Here we go. How's everybody doing? You all doing good? You all hanging in there all right? Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, I gotta write it. I am good, Rosie. I'm doing good. A lot of people were complaining about the energy around Leo moon and after it. I felt great. Other people are complaining or struggling with it. I felt fine. I mean, I had a little bit of an old flare-up injury bother me, but aside from that, for like 2 or 3 days right after that, but aside from that, I've been all right. Here we go. Aquarius, what's going on? What will happen for Aquarius? What will happen for Aquarius? I get something about if you're worried about money, the struggles are coming to an ending. For some of you that have had money disruptions with money, don't worry about that. They're going to come to an ending. If you've been worried about it working out, it's going to show up that it's coming. Like, I'm not saying the cards are, but that comes to an ending. Just trust the fact that it can. Others of you have just accepted an ending. When it comes to, make sure you're getting at least 6 to 10 hours of sleep a night. And 10's a little excessive, but get enough sleep. I feel like a lot of you, if you haven't been going out and seeing new things, you're going to start working towards doing that. Something about you start doing that. Some of you, the problem is work gets in the way, whatever that's about. It may take too much time for you to get out, but I don't know why I get this energy like you're going by the water or needing to go to like a zoo or an aquarium, something like that for somebody, or knowing that you were supposed to and you didn't do it. All right, let's keep going. Let's see it for Aquarius. Clarify what's going on. Why is the Queen with the Hermit? Oh. Don't get stuck in your thoughts. I have the Hangman reverse. Do not get stuck in your thoughts. I feel like you have a lot of great intuitive ideas right now, but not just intuitive, money-making plans. Either you work a lot and it's been tiresome, or you have a lot of intuitive good insight coming through you. You just might have to be careful with the communication of it. For you to get the Hermit, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords, you may be trying there's an Aquarius out there keeping to themselves. I feel like they're keeping to themselves they're staying content with what they're learning. They're learning more, but they're not saying more. Maybe the thing is, speak about it. Others, you water sign, air sign, you're over it, completely over it. Air, water, air, water. You're over this. Look at this. This is you over a relationship, not losing sleep over it. Said I cut this out. I do not want to celebrate with it. It's behind me. Look at this. You're like, no, somebody's well aware that wasn't bringing in what? Happiness. What was it not bringing in? Happiness. You've learned about it. Emotionally, you're ready for new love and building towards a new lover. That's the decision you've made. That's the decision my Aquarius has made. You've already made this decision. You also could have a lot more work or support. I feel like work and support around that King of Pentacles than you were expecting. What is it? Okay, Aquarius, don't let anything distract you. Don't let any situations of the past distract you or present day people. Whether you're working with them, you live with them, they're around you. Don't get stuck in their emotional upsets while you're doing what you're doing. Mentally or emotionally, don't let that be a burden. Look at this. Here's the emotional card. I'm going to tell you, don't let anybody throw you off balance right now, because I feel like you're getting a lot of insight or messages, maybe from even via spirit. Some of you may feel like a home situation isn't the way you want to see the action. Somebody also could have nervous energy, feeling like you may leave or move on to somebody else. That's why I feel like you don't want to get distracted. Anything else, Aquarius? I don't know why you said this, though. What are you trying to tell me? Is that somebody may feel like you're paying them little attention? That's all I'm getting on this. If you're in a relationship with somebody, or it could be like, so there's two messages. If you're not dealing with anybody, they feel like you may be, the reason for it is you may be focused on somebody else, when I don't feel like a lot of you are. The other message is somebody that if you are with somebody, they feel like you're focused on somebody else and not fighting for them. And that's how they view you. That's what I've got for you. Somebody's nervous about you kind of moving on or not going towards them or putting it to a halt or just emotion. Somebody can't read your mind. Somebody's not sure if you're sticking around or if you're happy with passion, and they're losing their patience and they're nervous about changes. It's almost like they want to know the next move. I feel nervous energy around you. Like somebody feels like they're going to be cut out, or like you cut them out because you're dealing with somebody else. Or even if they cut you out, they may, if they come to the thoughts of you, they may feel like the only reason you haven't reached out is you have somebody else you're dealing with. Maybe that's the case. But for some of you, what I'm getting was somebody just wants to know what you're up to. That's something in a relationship. Somebody's curious about where you are. These two I'm going to show you. Picked everything up. The two I couldn't pick up unless I use my fingernails is the world and with love. I get curiosity all over you. Somebody wants to know what you're doing with love. Like if you're offered love, if somebody offered you love, or if you went to new love. That's what I've got for Aquarius. You could also see that come towards you. New love, new exciting people, or a new chapter of events for you. I get nervous energy around somebody of the past. Somebody of the past that you're not dealing with or you don't really communicate well with, they want to know if you've moved on. Somebody wants to know if you've moved on. That's what it keeps telling me over and over again. Okay. Like completely left their energy alone and you're having new fun, excitement with somebody else, whatever that's about. All right, we're going to do Pisces. Pisces. Boom. Here we go. Pisces. What will happen for the zodiac sign Pisces? What do you got for them? Welcome in, everybody. Please remember to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. All right. Let's see it for Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Thank you, Earth Princess. Thank you very much. It's very nice. Pisces, what do we got? Leave it alone. Just do it. I really feel like you guys need to trust this part, okay? Some Pisces out there, there was a situation where it wasn't showing you its worth. It wasn't showing you its worth, whether you cut it out and needed to do that and address it, or they cut you out. Whatever the story is for you, Pisces. The moon and the high priestess, I think you already were identifiably correct or aware of a situation that wasn't being emotionally fair or reciprocating the correct energy towards you. You may have dealt with somebody that was emotionally manipulating you, or that tried to make you believe they were very fond of you, is what I'm seeing. The messages between this person could have been at a distance for some of you, or just the in and out, the balance, like it was in and out kind of. I feel like you're leaving it behind you. You're identifying it. This person wouldn't fight for you. You don't really want to be emotionally stuck. A lot of you also need to really cherish the things you've learned. Something about cherish the things you've learned, and don't lie to yourself or worry about the balance or the chain that's about to pursue you. Like, that's good to know right now for a Pisces watching. Like that, you're better to stick with that right now. Something else for Pisces. Clarify the Tower. You're working and investing in changes or accepting things, whether they came in correctly or they were the wrong judgment with your happiness. Earth sign, fire sign, energy. Definitely could have been a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Emotionally, I think you're recognizing that the person wasn't going to transition to the celebration you were hoping for or wanting to invest in. Some of you, it was a Scorpio you dealt with, Pisces. Or Gemini, maybe. Lovers reversed. There was no control in the situation, and they might have made you feel like you didn't know what they were doing. I also get this energy on you, like they may have tried to tell you they could produce or give you more than they were going to ever do, and that's why this happens. Some of you have new love. I'm going to tell you, this is my new love cards. Some of you have new celebrations that you're going to see, whether it's in the next 3 months, 6 months, or year. Clarify anything you can, Pisces. Some of you, the new love could be an earth sign or an air sign that you start to build with. Some of you could build with an earth sign. Look at this, an earth sign, an air sign, or just stick towards working on yourself and not getting tied up in relationships, especially because you're healing from a hurt relationship that either you walked away from or walked away from you. Some of you, maybe it was a fire sign Leo or Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but you're not playing with this. You're recognizing, all right, it didn't want to manifest me. It didn't want to stick around with me. It's been too many burdens to deal with. So guess what? I'm moving on. And you could be moving on to a very productive or skill set person. I feel like somebody that's a very good talker, but is very wise. More on somebody that, when you could have very powerful intellectual conversations with this person, and this person's good at achieving things, or when they say they're going to do something, they do it kind of energy for you, Pisces. Basically, they're very productive. Like, you could both. So if you work your ass off and you're a Pisces, you could meet somebody that works their ass off just as much as you, or even maybe has a little higher career status than you, or is just one hell of a communicator, but is also willing to work with you the right way. Look at this. willing to do what? Build with you the right way. That's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces. Somebody wants to move towards you, or you're going to find somebody like that. Some of you, it's more or less putting the brakes on the past and not focusing on it, and knowing that you're deserving of what I'm telling you now. A lot of you, it's going to happen regardless, is what this tells me. But just do not fall back into somebody that hurt you. Could have definitely been a fire sign, water sign, earth sign that hurt you, or stopped the communication with you. Earth, fire. It's earth, fire, or water. Maybe air that you're not going to deal with or tolerate anymore. That's what I see for the zodiac sign of Pisces. I hope you guys enjoyed these readings. I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of the day. Pisces, I only gave you and I think one or two other signs, like every card. But I go off of how much of a message I'm feeling, and if I gave a big enough part of the message, hopefully they were all relatively close to each other. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for sending in those cards. That was very nice of you. Whether you catch this video now or you are already in here, thank you guys for being here. I'll give it one good shuffle. People are learning to close off emotionally from the past and invest in themselves. I'm going to say this. Some people are recognizing when it's good to talk. If they've been stuck with moving towards this, like the Chariot, or making that result, I feel like they've looked at this, or it's the decision that they make. People are learning that's what's the best outcome right now, and not lying to themselves about it. Secretly, it's kind of like, it's not going to, if it emotionally upsets you, it's time for what? It's time for change. If something emotionally upsets you, it's time for change. I feel like a lot of people are fending for themselves or for the ones they care about around them very intently, and not really. I don't feel like you're closed off to emotions collectively. I'm going to give you another little mini collective. Knight of Swords. I just feel like if it doesn't emotionally bring you contentment or happiness, you're okay, or you're trying to become okay. You're recognizing who you are and what you have to offer the world. I really like that. Trust it. Trust the process. I'm done. All right, you guys, have a good day. I will see you guys again soon. Thank you guys for all subscribing, liking, and doing what you do. Be safe. Have a great weekend with your family. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Goodbye, everyone.